Hey everyone, I'm doing a tag as it says above. I got from Jellicles Forever, who I guess got it from band It's Rougie. And Jellicle Forever's is Emma. I talk about her all the time. And I kind of have the same issue she does with this tag, and that is that we both consider ourselves pretty weird people. But if you actually tell us why, ask us why we're weird, we're like, because we really don't know what to put. So I had to really think and write down 10 things. Some may not be that weird. Some are gonna be like, ew. Some are gonna be like, oh, interesting. But that's about all I can say. I mean, it's hard to pick 10 weird things about me because I don't consider some of the stuff I do weird. Just yeah, we'll see. I'll tell you guys. The first thing that's weird about me is, I'm obsessed with the color blue. You know how girls, and I think it's weird when girls are like this, when they have everything in their room themed pink. Even the, toilet paper they wipe their butt with is, pink. I think that's weird. That's, a lot of pink. Well, I'm about that crazy about blue. If I could, I'd have more things blue, but it's not practical. So I can separate myself from practicality and what I want, for the most part. But, yeah, I'm, obsessed with the color blue. Most of my clothes are black or blue. I like the color combination. Yeah. And I hate the color orange. I despise it. So I think it's just how much I like the color blue is kind of weird. The next thing I think is weird about me, which people might not seem as weird, but I consider it weird because of how people are nowadays, and I'm very giving. You can ask Jellicles Forever when I gave her her swap. I told her I was going to spoil her. And I like to give. Even if I had $5 and my friend Katie needed $5 to get on a bus somewhere and I wouldn't get paid for 2 weeks, I would give her the $5 to get on the bus. I've sent my friend Katie gifts. I sent Emma, and I sent her 3, 4, 5 of them like that, because I just want my friend to do well. I'm a very giving person, which isn't common nowadays. Everyone's so greedy and so for themselves. I consider that being weird, that, I've actually shocked people by nice things I've done. I work at Walmart. Worked at Walmart, and I had a lady surprised, shocked, literally speechless, shocked, because I went up to her and asked her if she needed help, and she said in the last 2 years she's shopped at Walmart. I was the first person to ever ask her if she needed help. I like talking to people and being nice. I don't know why, but I consider that just weird because of how society is nowadays. Third thing is I love cats. When I was younger, I was a little bit more unrealistically obsessed. I had watches and shirts and stuff my family got me. But now, I just love them. I have 3 cats. If I had the money, I would get a $1 trillion mansion with a million butler and servers and whatnot to cater to cats. And I would shelter any cat that was left homeless, because I just feel bad for the cats. I'm a person that treats my pets as part of the family, not that they're dispendable and replaceable, because I don't believe they are. So I love cats. They're my babies. I was freaking out when I had to fly them down because I wasn't going to be there with them. They're my babies. Which leads me to the 4th weird thing about myself, and it's I let cats lick my food or nibble on my food that I'm eating. And some people see that as gross, oh, they lick their butt, that's disgusting. Well, they do lick parts of the body that are gross, but it's not it just sits there on the tongue for the rest of their life. It goes away. And if they just lick their butt, I'm not going to have them lick my sandwich or lick my cookie. I'm going to wait a while. But part of the reason why I let animals lick my food and take a bite out of my food is sometimes with animals, food smells so good to them, they want it just for the smell. But if you actually let them taste all the food that they, more than half they don't actually like. I'm just doing a tag video. That's fine. Do you have a question? No. I'm just doing 10 weirdest things. I'm a quite interesting weird person, so trying to pick out 10 things is actually really hard. Hopefully I can get some awesome editing skills and edit all that out. Okay, So, yeah, I let animals try my food because once they try it, half the time they don't even like it, so they won't bug me for it anymore. 5 is I'm a picky eater, and I mean picky like if you get a piece of bread soggy, or like I've had this issue with Taco Bell for a while now. I used to love them and could eat them and it wouldn't be a problem, but they've gotten lazier and lazier with the food, and either the lettuce is soaked in water or the meat's really greasy and it makes the tortilla shell slimy, and I just can't eat it. And I taste with my eyes. I'm like a horrible eater. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys would be like, I have a list of maybe like 20 to 50 things I can eat, and that's going from like desserts, food, breakfast food, like everything. I have only about like 20 to 50 things. I like to consider myself slight OCD. Like sometimes I'll stretch out this arm, then this arm has to get stretched. Or like I'll be at Panera and I have to like line up all the things in order, or it just bothers me. But then I can have like my room, if you haven't seen it, be a complete mess, like a tornado hit it. It just depends on what it is. The next thing is I'm a slight hoarder. And what I mean by hoarder, I mean like I take lots of meaning into things. Like, I had, like, I don't know if you can see all the stuff back there we're going through. A good bit of that is because I just can't let go of stuff. I find meaning behind everything, so I find reasons why I need to save it. I mean, eventually I do go through and throw a lot away, but, you know, like, this is just a cute little pin, and if I accidentally throw it away or something, my dad would make too heartbroken, but this is from his new job. He got a job at a manager at a bowling alley, and, like, a really nice one, too. And, this is from my dad. So even though it's, like, a squishy little random bowling pin that I didn't need to bring with me on my move, it's from my dad, so I'm keeping it. And that's kind of how my mentality is. It's along with the giving. Like, I give because I care. And when I receive stuff, I like to, you know, it's very sentimental to me, and I like to keep it. Which, again, people aren't like that as much nowadays. 8, I love ghosts. Like, ghost hunting, the idea, paranormal. I would love to go on a ghost hunt. But on the flip side, I am, like, deathly scared. Like, when it's dark time and there's creaks in the house, I'm like, ghost. Like, I think of the worst, like, horror films and, like, ugh. So, like, I'd be the worst ghost hunter because we'd be out somewhere dark and I'd be like, what's that? What's that? What's that? It was a bunny, Sam. Oh. So, yeah. Horrible. I'd be a horrible ghost hunter, even though I love the paranormal. I love, this is another weird fact, like Nutella. And I also do this with Swiss Miss. I just open it, take my finger in, and eat it. Or if I have a spoon handy, I use a spoon. It's a little bit more civil, but if I'm bored, I'll just use my finger. And I just eat it right out of the jar. I know a lot of people don't do that and think it's gross, but I do. And I do it with Swiss Miss. I take a spoon and I just eat Swiss Miss. When I want a chocolate fix, just by itself. And then, that was number 9. And the last thing is I have an unusual range of interests. Like my music, I'm interested in so many different genres. I don't have like one specific genre. It depends on my mood. I like everything dorky. Disney. I'm not to the point. Excuse me. I'm not to the point where like I can tell you what composer made the song for what movie and when it was made and all that stuff. But I know like the characters and storyline of the Disney films, and I like love Disney. Like I will always love Disney, and like I have a little bit of Disney stuff here and there. I love Stargate the best, then Star Trek, then Andromeda, then I'm really not a Star Wars fan. If I had to put it in with the sci-fi stuff, it'd be last. I love Serenity. I love all different types of movies: action, comedy, thriller, romantic, trick flick, cartoon, anime. I like to do a lot of things. I love to swim, which I wish I could swim more than I do now. I love to swim. I would like to be more active than I am. I don't know, I'm just random. I am random. I have so many different interests. I think that's what makes me weird. And right now I'm kind of hyper, but I'm going through phases because I'm getting used from being overnight shift for like over a year, back to days. But I'm a pretty... I'm a pretty hyper person. Even when I'm really tired, yawning, like right now, I still can talk like a mile, like, you know, a second. So, yeah, I'm just a random person, and I think that's what makes me weird. I believe I have a very unique personality. A lot of people don't agree with it. Some people do. I gravitate, well, my hair's crazy. People gravitate towards me for friendships, but then we don't get along sometimes, see eye to eye, because I'm just so out there that my interests might clash. I don't know. I can probably contradict myself on a regular basis, but that's just how I roll. So I'm going to end this now to make sure I stay under 15 minutes because YouTube hates me right now. I guess a lot of people in the last year have been having this bug. It's finally hit me. I can't do over 20 minutes. Let me know if that hit you and how I can fix it and how I can contact YouTube about it, because I tried to find their address to mail them and I couldn't. But just let me know because I can't do over 20 minutes now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Please comment down below and tell me how to fix the 20-minute limit that they started giving, or that's a new let me know if that's a new thing they started doing. I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all, and yeah, see you later. Bye.